All right, folks. I'm meteorologist Tom Kvika. Going to do a little weather. Weird looking sky, but that's on the camera lens there in the Alexandria camera. We've had some light rain move through the area. Uh, I had a little chance out, but I and everyone else underestimated it. So yeah, I'm jacking up the probabilities of this rain, but there won't be much of it as far as amounts. It's one of those classic difficult to forecast, high coverage, low amounts type of event. But we're dropping into the 50s from afternoon highs in the lower 60s here locally. So our tower cam data indicating that from Alexandria on Texas Street, courtesy of Sinlar Broadcasting. Over toward Leesville, likewise, we see the gloomy skies in that direction. A few sprinkles happening over it there. Let's go up toward Gina, where we're seeing a mostly cloudy sky, and you get the idea. This is a Sinlar-wide pattern here across the area. Going up to Natchez, you see a little bit of breaks to the right, but elsewhere and otherwise, things are still mostly cloudy, even up into Natchez, Toledo Bend. Looks like a little rain on the left side of the camera, right over there. A little bit of reduced visibility there in that area. So again, we'll take a look at radar, see where the rain is and isn't right now. But for now, three fronts in this forecast. You know there's got to be some action, right? Well, maybe not as much as you think. Okay, so here's the first piece of action moving through the area right now. This is a upper level disturbance, some energy. And as I told you, this is a reason I respect these with 10 and 20%. This one's overachieving, but I've got it handled in the forecast now that these disturbances, this one came out of Mexico. Yesterday it was in Mexico. Today it's in central Texas. Out ahead of it, you get lift in the atmosphere. Sometimes these systems bring in their own moisture. So again, there it is. And you can see that it is moving toward the northeast out of the area, but there'll be some more behind it later on tonight. You see that little twist right there in South Texas. Weather from the north right there. Pay attention to that. What's going to happen is this weather from the north is going to kick this little guy out of the way tomorrow, and then it will take over the forecast and continue a rain chance into the day tomorrow is the way I've got it figured with this. All right, so that's where one of our fronts are coming from as well. So futurecast through this evening, if you got some errands, entertainment, that type thing to run, well, still expect at least some showers or some sprinkles. Be hit and miss and off and on. Wednesday morning for your commute, looks like I think we may be in a break. Could be some lingering drizzle or something like that. But once we get into the PM hours, I think the chance of some showers returns with that second burst of energy that comes out of it. Right now, it's taking shape over the northern and central plains, and it's moving this way. So by Wednesday, again, it kicks this system that's has influence now, kicks it out of the way, and then it takes over, and that's where your rain chances Wednesday are coming from. And then into Thursday morning for your commute, things clear out nicely, but there's a chill. All right, so rainfall pattern through Wednesday. As I said, this is a high coverage thing. I've got 60 to 80%, and that, and that's kind of an academic thing for now. This does include rain that has already happened. Okay, so this is already verifying across much of central Louisiana, but as far as the amounts, I'm tacking on Wednesday's additional amounts in places less than a quarter inch. So there you go. High coverage, low amounts, peak amounts will hold less than a half inch if you can get that. So futurecast into the future, the basis for the 7-day forecast, we see a big dip there across this area. This is Wednesday's front coming through, and once it moves through, you can see how far away it is from us. But another piece of energy link comes out of the north. This is by Friday. There'll be another cold front that will come through central Louisiana in response to this particular system. But again, notice that it doesn't dig really deeply into our area. It kind of moves quickly and moves off to the northeast. And by Tuesday, with our third front that's in the forecast early next week, we see this is even farther away than the previous two. So yeah, we're getting cold fronts and it's getting chilly, but they're hitting us from a distance, telegraphing the colder air. And That's why it's not any colder than it really is. But, personally, I don't want, we don't need that extreme cold, right? So here's front one Wednesday, stirring up scattered rain. I got 50% out. Hey, Convica, why do you have 50%? And you had 60 to 80 on the other. Well, that part of that 60 to 80, as I said, is happening now. All right. But Wednesday only, I'll go about 50-50, and there'll be a pretty good difference, say in Beauregard Parish, maybe only 20% up toward Jonesville, Vidalia, it'll probably be 60%, and even southward, even into Avoyelles Parish there. So that's kind of striking an average. We'll warm up tonight into the 40s for lows. No freeze tonight. Don't have to cover the plants up. 63 for your high on Wednesday. Front comes through. We drop into the low to mid 30s for Thursday morning. Only able to climb under bright sunshine to about 51 for an average. Maybe some locations stay in the 40s, upper 40s. We have a little light freeze there for Friday morning, but a big time warm up there for one day out ahead of the next front. Front two right there, 67 for your high Friday. Beautiful day. We'll take that. Saturday we cloud up some, just partly cloudy, no precipitation expected there. You see a drop in the maximum temperatures, and then they bottom out Sunday morning. There'll be some upper 20s, I think, with that Sunday morning. But once again, it's a bright sunshine day, crisp, high staying in the 50s. Remember, 39 and 59 are the numbers that we look for. 59 up here and 39 down here. So you see, most of these lows are lower than that, and some of these highs are lower than that as well. Then a third front we'll keep bring a little bit of a minimum temperature drop there for Tuesday afternoon. So far, holding out on rain chances early next week. So that's it for the 7-day forecast. Nick Miculus will stream in the morning, and I'll do the same tomorrow evening and be in the forecast center. And hope your Wednesday